Hello, everyone. Welcome to my webinar on Google Meet for video conferencing. Again, my name is JD Mercado and I am from Mandaluyong City, Philippines. So, welcome to all the viewers of this webinar series. Again, this is part of the MandaLEARN webinar series of the division of Mandaluyong City in the National Capital Region in the Philippines. So let me just go ahead and show you my slides there. Okay, so again, Google Meet for video conferencing. Again, my name is JD Mercado and this is part of the MandaLEARN webinar series. First, I would like to discuss to you what is Google Meet. Google Meet is an online video conferencing software. It is available with G Suite subscription. So yung mga G Suite for Education accounts, this is available for all of you. In the Philippines, public school teachers can access it by using their deped.gov.ph account. For private schools, they can use their own domain, subscribe to G Suite. Okay, so for public school teachers in the Philippines, you can access the Google Meet application through your deped.gov.ph account. But the question is, can gmail.com enter Google Meet meetings? Yes. So once an account in a G Suite account create the Google Meet meeting, all G Suite accounts can enter that meeting, also the gmail.com. So if you are using an ordinary gmail.com, you can still enter Google Meet meetings, but you cannot create your own. Okay. Now, I'm sure you are quite confused between Google Hangouts and Google Meet. Oops, this is supposed to be Google Meet. Okay, there. So let me just compare to you Google Hangouts and Google Meet. So as you can see, the logo is different. The green in the Google Hangouts is quite brighter than the Google Meet, which is kind of turquoise in color. Okay, so first, let's talk about Google Hangouts. Google Hangouts is um, available only for 25 participants. So the participants are quite limited. And this is only available in gmail.com and G Suite customers. Okay, so available siya in both gmail.com and G Suite customers, such as the deped.gov.ph account of the teachers. Next, Google Hangouts is available in any browser via hangouts.google.com. So if you are using a laptop or a desktop and you want to use Google Hangouts, you just type hangouts.google.com. And for mobile devices, Google Hangouts can be installed in either iOS and Android devices. Okay, now let's move on to Google Meet. Google Meet is available up to 250 participants. So imagine the amount of participants that you can meet in a single video conference. So if you use Google Meet, you can have up to 250 participants. And actually, you can live stream the Google Meet meeting up to 100%, 100,000, sorry, 100,000 participants. Okay, and then Google Meet is only available to G Suite customers. So those who have G Suite for Education customers, sila lang yung may Google Meet. Okay, such as in the Philippines, teachers with deped.gov.ph account. Okay, next. Google Meet is available in any browser via meet.google.com. So if you are using a desktop or a laptop and you want to start a Google Meet meeting, you just go to meet.google.com. Next, Google Meet can be installed in iOS and Android devices. Okay? So there are ways to start a meeting in Google Meet. First, via Google Meet site. Second, via Google Calendar. And third, the newest way to start a meeting in Google Meet is via Gmail. Okay, so let's go ahead and demonstrate to you how do we start a meeting in Google Meet. So this is the website of Google Meet. So you just have to type meet.google.com in order to visit this website. All right. So the website is quite simple, and it's a good thing because it doesn't give you any complications when starting a meeting. So for example, if you want to start a meeting, okay, there, just click this and you can enter the meeting code or nickname. To start your own meeting, enter a nickname or leave blank. So either you put a nickname or you leave blank. Okay, so for example, I'm just gonna type here JD Meet and I will continue. So it's now getting ready. Okay, so the Google Meet is now created and it will now actually allow you to join the meeting. But of course, you want to ensure that your microphone and your camera is working before the meeting. Okay, there. So as you can see, my camera and my microphone is working. Okay, now I will click join now. There. So the nickname of this meeting is JD Meet. Okay, so anyone within Department of Education can just type JD Meet when they join the meeting. Okay, or I can copy this joining info and send this link to the participants of my meeting so that they can enter my meeting. Okay, or if I know the email address of the participants of the meeting, I can just click the add people and I can type their email address so that they will get an invite in their um, email account. Okay, so that is. Let me just type, for example, um, Dorothy Grace at deped.gov.ph. So then I will click send invite. There. So the invite was already sent to Dorothy, and let's just wait for her to join the meeting. But before she joins the meeting, I would like to give you a tour around Google Meet. So let's start from the left side. So as you can see here, this is the nickname or the name of the meeting. I will just click it and it will show me the details of the meeting. So again, if someone wants to join the meeting and I want to give them the link, I will just click this, copy joining info, and the meeting link is now created, and I will just go ahead and send the link to them either in Messenger, in Facebook Messenger, or in email, or in any chat application. Okay. Then, as you can see here at the bottom part of our window, you can see three icons. The first one is the microphone icon. This is a very important button here in Google Meet because once a speaker is talking, you should really mute your microphone or turn off your microphone. So, for example, there is a speaker who is talking about a particular topic, and I am the participant. In order for the meeting not to be disturbed, I will click the microphone so that I will mute myself. All right. So right now, it's muted, and the participants of the call will not be able to hear me. Okay. Next, second is the drop call or the leave call. Now, I will just click this if I need to leave the call or if I need to end the call. Next is the turn off camera. Now, some people are comfortable showing themselves and their background, but some people doesn't want to show themselves or their background. So they prefer turning off their camera. Once you turn off your camera, it will only show the profile picture of your account. And it's also a good practice to turn off your video camera if your internet connection, if there's a slow bandwidth in your internet connection, so that to save bandwidth. Okay, there. So I will turn it on again. And then this button, the turn on captions, is useful for um, those people that want to read what is being said by the speaker. So as you can see, Google Meet is automatically transcribing what I am saying. So this is useful for participants who prefer reading what is being said in the um, in the meeting. But of course, this is only applicable for English speakers. There. Okay. Next, um, for example, in a meeting, I would like to present something for the participants, or there's a slide that I want to show to them. I will just click this present now, and then there are two options: your entire screen or just the window. So if you click your entire screen, all of the things in your device, in your laptop or in your desktop will be shown or will be presented to the participants. If I click a window, it will just allow me to choose between applications that I want to be presented. For example, I want to present my Google Chrome, okay, or any other applications in the desktop that is currently open. Now I will choose the entire screen. Okay, and then it will show me this dialog box. I will just click this and click share. So right now um, I am now presenting to you what is being shown in the screen. Okay, so for example, I have, let's say, this presentation. Okay, so people can easily show the slides of um, my topic. Okay, the disadvantage of this is that you cannot see yourself during the meeting because the camera or the window is now focused to your slides. Okay, now I'm gonna close this and I'm gonna stop presenting. So that is the present now feature. Now, if you click this dot option, okay, so Google Meet has a record meeting feature. So if you click this record meeting button, it will actually ask you to agree on the consent, okay, and then just click accept. And if you will look at the upper left corner of the screen, there's a record icon there in the red notice. So that actually tells you that the meeting is being recorded. And of course, you should inform your participants that the meeting is actually being recorded. Okay, there. So it's a very good feature because if, for example, your participants want to rewatch your meeting, they can actually go back and watch your um, meeting again. Okay, but everything will be recorded. Everything is recorded from the video to audio and even the chat. So are being recorded. So take care with this feature. Okay, so the file or the recorded video will automatically be saved in your Google Drive. All right, let me just show you the content of my Google Drive. So here, oops, not there. Meet recordings. There. So as you can see, I have quite a number of recordings that is automatically saved in my Google Drive. Okay, let me just go back. And then another feature or another setting is changing the layout. So you can actually change the layout to either sidebar Okay, if of course if you have participants already, or I can have it in the spotlight and the tiled layout. But if you want to make it automatic and not stress you out with the layout, you just click the auto. Okay, and then you can have it. You can have a full screen. Okay, exit full screen, and then turn on the captions. Use a phone for audio and other settings. Okay. Next, of course, if you want to know who are the participants in the call, you just click this icon, okay, the people icon, and here you can see the participants in the meeting. Okay. Then, if you want to send chat or if you want to read chat from your participants, you can actually just say it here or see it here. Hello, there. So if you are presenting, you can advise your participants that if they have questions, they just chat it there and you just read it on screen and then answer the question so that you can actually um, answer questions right away from your participants. Okay, so there. This is the interface of Google Meet. So it's very simple and it's very easy to use. You just have to practice on creating um, Google Meet in the meet.google.com website. Okay, so as you can see, I have an icon here which is not automatically available in your Google Meet. This is the Meet grid view. Okay, so this will actually allow you to show different multiple screen or multiple video in your Google Meet meeting. Okay, but you have to install it in your Google Chrome browser. So what you have to do is to just um, search Google Meet grid view, and then it will show you the first option or first result, and then you just have to right now, the button is removed from Chrome because it's already installed in my Google Chrome. But uh, um, if I will have it removed, for example, the option is Add to Chrome. So just click Add to Chrome, add extension. There. Now it's installed again. Okay. And you just click it to activate it. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna leave this call, okay, and return to home screen. So that is how you create a meeting in the meet.google.com website. Okay, so thank you for the 88 viewers we have right now. Later on, I will be reading some questions from the comment section and just gonna answer it. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can go ahead and just type it in the comment section and I'm gonna try answering it later on. Okay. Next, another way to start your meeting is via Google Calendar. This is very helpful for scheduled meetings. So if you are expecting to have a meeting later, tomorrow, or the next day, you just go ahead and create an event and activate the Google Meet option. Okay, so let me just go ahead and go to my Google Calendar. So this is my Google Calendar. Okay, for example, I will have a Google Meet meeting tomorrow at 9 a.m. I will just click create and then I'm gonna click more options and then I'm gonna type here JD meeting with Dorothy. Okay, so tomorrow is April 21 and then the time is 9 a.m. until 10 a.m. and then I'm gonna go down and click this, add conferencing. I'm gonna click Hangouts Meet. Again, it shows that the meeting can be joined by up to 250 participants, but we don't need that for now. Okay, so I can just go ahead and save this, or I can type here on the guest um, section the email of Dorothy, which I want to meet tomorrow in a Google meeting. Okay, and then I'm gonna click save. And would you like to send invitation emails to Google Calendar guests? Yes, so that Dorothy will receive an email from me. So, for example, the meeting will start. So, for example, today is 21, Tuesday, and the meeting will start in 5 minutes. I'll just go ahead and open my calendar and click the event or click the meeting and click join Hangouts Meet. So the Meet will now open, and just like what I have presented a while ago, just click join now, and you and the participant of your meeting can go ahead and start collaborating, start communicating with each other. Okay, so that's how easy you create a meeting in Google Calendar. Okay, so the third option or the third way to start a meeting in Google Meet is via gmail.com, but currently it's not yet available or it's not yet rolled out in the deped.gov.ph. Okay, so do you have any question? Let me just go back and stop sharing my screen. So let me go ahead and answer some questions. Good afternoon to everybody who's meeting here in the comment section. So let me just go ahead and find some questions. Okay. A question from Dr. Manuel Laguerta. Can we get a copy of the presentation for us to review? Definitely, I will be sharing the presentation in the learn.depedmandaluyong.org website that I have shared in my Facebook. But I'm gonna go ahead and post it here later on. Another question. Can you share your slides or the same question? So definitely I will share that. Can I use Google Meet in my mobile phone? Yes, Miss Lani, you can use Google Meet in your mobile phone. The interface is quite similar to the um, web version. Just make sure that you have logged in your deped.gov.ph account in your mobile device so that you can use Google Meet. A question from Charmaine Chu. Sir, if we are to use this in a classroom setup, the learners will be needing their respective Gmail accounts. Is that right, sir? Yes, Ms. Charmaine. Students with gmail.com accounts can enter a Google Meet meeting, okay, or a Google Meet classroom discussion, as long as you create the Google Meet link in your account. So first, the first step is for you to create the link using your G Suite account. For example, if you're a DepEd teacher, you just click deped.gov.ph or open deped.gov.ph account, and then create the link and then share the link to your participants. Even Gmail accounts can join the meeting. Okay. So a same question from Ma'am Eliza May Ramos, or can we use different Gmail accounts aside from that at Gmail? Yes, you can use your Gmail account, but that cannot be used. Again, that cannot be used to create a Meet link. Okay, you can only use your gmail.com to join a particular meeting, but not create it. Ma'am Elena Duarte, can other participants share their screen as well po? Yes, they can. But of course, they should ask permission from the moderator of the meeting that they want to share their screen. Okay? Good afternoon po. Can you also present a PowerPoint using Google Meet in mobile phone? Yes, Miss Darlene Yel Panganiban. You can also do that. You just have to start the meeting in your mobile phone, and there's an option to present your screen. So you just click that and then show the PowerPoint so that the participants can see that slide directly from your mobile phone. That's definitely. Can you filter the participants in Google Meet? Unfortunately, you cannot filter once they have entered the meeting. But if you have noticed a particular person that is not supposed to be in that meeting, as the moderator of the meeting, you can remove them. Okay, thank you for that question, Ma'am Dorothy Grace Ray. Ma'am Jenny Lou Katulong, sir, is it advisable if I use mobile data only? Using data is definitely fine with Google Meet as I have searched over the internet. If you use Google Meet, that will just use around 2 megabytes of bandwidth from your data. Okay, so 2 megabytes I think is acceptable and decent enough to show yourself in the Google Meet meeting. Sir, is it accessible whether offline po since some applications of Google can be accessible offline like Google Drive? Unfortunately, you cannot use Google Meet offline, but what you can do is to just create the video, upload it to YouTube so that people can watch it in a different time, in their most convenient date and time, and when the time comes that they already have an internet connection. Sir, is there a time limit in Google Meet? There is no time limit in Google Meet. I think I have read a particular article that as long as it's not beyond 24 hours, you can have a meeting. From Eliza May Ramos, how many speed data transfers required to create a meeting? Um, Speed data transfer again, as what I've heard and what I've read, no, in the Google Meet article, 2 MB or 2 megabytes of internet speed is enough to create a meeting and to join a meeting. Ma'am Rhea, hi Sir JD, is this YouTube video available at all times so that I can go back and follow the instruction you shared and create my own Google Meet? Yes, definitely. This YouTube video is available uh, technically forever. So you just click the link and watch it again if you want to create your own meeting and start a collaboration with others. From Mr. Fernando Morales, how do you add extensions to change the view during meetings to make it more Zoom-like style? Okay, so the extensions cannot be installed in Google Meet. In particular, you just have to install it in the Google Chrome browser. So you just have to Google Read Meet View. Okay, let me just go ahead and do it again. So to answer the question of Fernando Morales, you just have to Google Meet Read View. Okay, click the first result, and then it will show you the Chrome Web Store, and then it will ask you to add to Chrome. Okay, and then it will ask you again if you want to add the extension, add the extension, and there. So it's already here, and once you start a Google meeting or Google Meet meeting, you can actually turn it on in the Google Meet application. Okay. All right. So I think that's the last question we have here. Thank you for the 100 viewers we have right now. Is there any more questions from our participants? So I'm sure you are asking how can you get a digital certificate because you have attended this webinar series. I'm just gonna go ahead and discuss that. Okay. So this webinar may give you a certificate of online participation. Okay. I'm gonna give you the link of this form later, but I will just want to discuss this. So Google Meet for video conferencing, you just have to type here your email address, your full name, the way you want to be shown on your digital certificate, your school, your division, so the city where you came from, your region, and then your country, and then there are just two questions. Um, what have you learned in this webinar? And the second question is how do you intend to use your learning in your professional role? And then just click submit. Okay. And then once you submit, um, you expect to receive your digital certificate in your email, the one that you have typed here within 48 hours. Okay. So just make sure that the email address that you type here is a working email. Okay. So there's another question from Dr. Beth Loriano. Sir JD, was not able to read your lecture in the PowerPoint. Can I still view it again for more understanding? Yes, Ma'am Beth, if you want to watch this video again later, once I have finished my live session, this video will be available again in the link that I have shared. Next question from Sir Dr. Tito Cancan. Hi, JD. Is this platform safe to use considering privacy and security? Now, compared to other applications, which I don't want to mention in this webinar, Google Meet have assured that their platform is private and secured enough not to allow hackers to join the meeting in an unauthorized manner. Okay, so um, it allow it allows us to have an assurance that Google Meet is secured and private enough not to allow hackers to join the meeting. Okay. Another question from Sir June Nacario. Sir, are you using Google Meet right now? So the application that I am using right now is not Google Meet. Okay, I'm using StreamYard. So as you can see here in the upper right corner of your screen, I am powered by StreamYard right now. It's an application that allows your YouTube to be connected to it and conduct live sessions. Oh, there's a shout out request. Thank you, Sir JD from Capas West. ICT coordinators, please do a shout out to our supportive public schools district supervisor who's watching right now, Dr. Roberto D. Santos. So shout out to Sir Roberto D. Santos. Thank you for watching me on this webinar, and I hope you use Google Meet in your meeting. So are there any questions? I'm just gonna go ahead and wait for questions. Probably for the last um, 6 minutes of this um, live session, I'm gonna wait for questions. Another question from Ma'am Eliza May Ramos. Sir, can you send a copy of PowerPoint in our email also? Thanks for answering our queries. We learned a lot. Yes, definitely, Ma'am Eliza. Once you have answered the form, I'm gonna go ahead and um, share the slides to you. Okay, and I'm gonna put the just to share to you. If you go to learn.depedmandaluyong.org, this is the website of our MandaLEARN webinar series. I am gonna put my slide beside this, okay, so that it is available for everyone. Now, so that you will receive your certificate, I will share in the comment box the form of the for you to get the certificate. So this form, okay, you should answer this so that you will receive your certificate in your email. I'm just gonna go ahead and flood the comment section with the link so that you will not have, it will not be, all right, I'm gonna hide this. Okay, the link is quite long. You just go ahead and click the link in the comment section so that you can have your digital your certificate of online participation. So okay, so do we still have any more questions? Okay, again, thank you for all the viewers. Okay, I'm just gonna keep on sending the links of the form for the certificate. Okay, so by the way, if you love this video and you want to see more videos of our training, you just click the subscribe button so that you can see more of these videos in the future. Okay, okay, so I think there are no more questions. And again, thank you so much for attending this webinar. So again, my few requests is just click the subscribe button and answer this form so that you will receive the certificate in your email address. Okay? So again, if you don't have questions, thank you so much for attending this webinar and see you again next time. Bye.